Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Today, the day the Lord has made, and we rejoice and be glad in it. It's time, it's time, it's time. So let's give some time for others to join us. Yes. Johnny Sog, you're welcome. Dr. Kenny, good to see you. Please let's start calling all our people to join us. It's time. Every choir member you know, start tagging them, start flashing them. It's time for choir drama series. Day today, I was at service, I was in choir song, choir administration. Chat me up and let me know. And let me know what side of the globe are you.
It's turning around for my good. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what they do. It's turning around for my good.
Yes, we are waiting for everyone to join us. Oh, live from Dublin. I see you. Yes, it's turning around. Take that as a prophetic word for your life this week. And as we go into a new month, know that everything is turning around for your good. Yes.
It's what you have, what you want, it's what you say, what you believe,
Oh, yes.
what you want, it's what you say.
Yes, we are welcome to today. I just want to give another 2-3 minutes for more people to join, and let's kick this started. It's turning around from your truly, from turning around album, the last album before the EP. Yes, and it's been a blessing, and it blesses me so much.
You want, it's what you say.
Come on, guys, let's begin to tag other people. Let's share. Let's get everybody on board. As many choir members you know, music director you know, they can't afford to miss this.
Why do they fear? It's over now. Dry your tears.
Yes.
It's turning around for you. Everything is turning.
Yes, we're about to start in another 1 minute. Others will catch up. We can't afford to waste time. There's a whole lot of things to talk about. So now I can see it's done everything alright. Yes. Wow. Good evening, everybody. This is Shekinahtee. Welcome to today's choir drama series, and I'm sure you are going to have a wonderful time. We are all going to be impacted. We are going to learn. We are going to really see things from a better point of view, and that is what I know will happen at the end of today's program. I hope you are ready. I hope you are set. I hope you have your biros, because it's not just to listen. We're going to write down. We're going to commit to memory. We're going to trust that the Holy Spirit brings to our remembrance when these are needed. Thank you so much once again for coming. I can see Peg. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. Yes, hello. Yeah, I see you. Hello, Madeki. Sorry. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you so much all for celebrating me on Monday. Last Monday was my birthday. I felt so much love. Your comments, your wishes, your prayers, your gift. Thank you so much. Shekinahtee is so grateful. Thank you so much. So without wasting much of your time, we are going straight to today's program. And our guest is already, I can see him already. He's already there waiting. Before I bring him up, I want us to understand what we're about to discuss here. This is a very sensitive topic. It's an elephant in the room. And it's so tricky in that many don't know that they are already operating in this character. Many don't know that they are already full-blown in this character. Many are on their way to manifest these traits, this character. And what character are we talking about? What are we actually talking about here? We'll be discussing tonight. Choir ancestors. You are laughing, right? Yes. This has really gotten a lot of reaction from the first day it was published, and it was posted. Choir ancestors. Which was choir ancestors again? And it got me thinking that could this be a reason why we have so much drama in our choir? Could this be a reason why? And you may ask, who are these? Who are these choir ancestors? Who are they? My welcome talk before I bring in our guest. Choir ancestors. These are choir members who have been in choir for a while. Yes, they've been in choir for a while, and they suddenly begin to feel they have paid their dues. Yes, they have paid their dues, so to say, and they become very complacent. Like they have seen it all. Nothing moves them. There's no ginger anymore. No matter how excited any vision is being said or announced, when everybody's getting woo hee, they are like, we have seen it before us there. So there's this attitude that comes with this seen it before syndrome, and this this thing, and it kills any excitement around them, and they feel insulted because they feel they need to be to be consulted before decisions are being made. You understand? They feel they have become so strong and they have too much power like that, and they should be consulted before certain decision is being made, and they feel slighted if they are not being consulted, and they also require that they should be given homage, as in like a deity or something, by new members, by even choir leadership. And there's this silent or subtle annoyance if they don't see it forthcoming, and they're like, there's this attitude that comes, and they always think that they know it all, sometimes because of their vast experiences, and they frustrate any attempt of any. They seem to frustrate any attempt of any new thing if it doesn't pass through them, the thing is as good as dead on arrival, and it's so bad. I can go on and on and on, and by the end of this, we'll be able to evaluate ourselves and be able to see ourselves really, and be able to know the way forward and how to handle this thing. Because trust me, these are one of the things that is really tearing our choirs apart. Like I said, this is for the kingdom. It's not just particular to a particular kind of choir. Like I said, I used to say on our series before, if you think that these things are just peculiar to your choir, you need to step out and go to another place. You see that these are common things that really do happen and has gone a long way in affecting choirs. That a great choir that could have been one of the phenomenal choirs that could have made a mark, have been rendered into pieces, have been destroyed because of this elephant in the room, choir ancestors. So without wasting much time, I want to bring up our guest. He is a renowned music director. He is an arranger, a conductor, an instrumentalist extraordinaire, specialized in keyboard and drums. He's a choir administrator with an unquenchable passion for church music, which he has been involved for more than 25 years. Yes, is that versatile? Trust me. He is the ex-choir music director of a Calvary Bible Church, and currently serves as a member of the board of trustees of the church. So guys, with the Jesus handshake wherever you are, join me as I bring up our guest, Minister Tobi Hassan. Hold on while I bring him up. Hold on while I bring him up. Hold on while I bring. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, what a privilege to have you here. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Shekinahtee. Yes. Welcome to the choir drama series. We really are very happy and glad that you were able to make it and you are here. Thank you so much. So please, let's welcome him wherever you are. Let's welcome him. Let's make him feel welcome, because we are about to kill a very big elephant in the room here. So before I brought you up, I was trying to give a general view of choir ancestors, because this topic really caused a lot of stir on the social media. People were calling me, were calling me and were like asking me questions that, what do you mean by choir ancestors? That because we are in choir, we have been in choir for years, and what so that make us choir ancestors. I say, don't we have some rights? I say, you are making it look as if we don't have rights. I say, we cannot say some things like as elders in the choir, and all that. And it brought a lot of things. I knew that, okay, yes, we are eating it deep. But before I go into that, I just wanted to talk to us. I want to ask you this question: why do you think that? Because this is something that costs through most choirs. Most choirs, when you see when you see new members, they come into the choir. For a while, you see them, they are very active, the ginger, the zeal, they are very, very, I don't know the word to put. You can see the fire in their bones, ready to serve. But after a while of staying in the choir, they become so complacent, like problematic. As in, they become like trouble. Why do you think it's so? Why do you think that is? So back to you, sir.
All right. So, thank you first of all for having me. Thank you for this honor and privilege to be here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Let me put it this way. When people don't remember where they are coming from. We suddenly forget the zeal, we forget the passion. Now, I remember sometimes when I'm talking to choir members and I remind them of their interviews, how they were bubbling, how they were so excited to, join the choir, and along the line, that zeal and interest begin to fizzle out. And I tell them one thing, I say, the choir was perfect before you joined the choir. The choir became imperfect the moment you joined. That is to tell you that there is no perfect system anywhere. But you come into the choir, you're supposed to come into the choir to add value to the choir. So when your interests are not met, then you need to ask yourself, why did I opt to join the choir in the first place? Did I join for selfish reasons? Did I join because I wanted to feel among? I wanted people to see me ministering, wearing nice clothes. So we need to redefine our purpose, our interest. Why did we join in the first place? God is a progressive God. God is never backward. He's progressive. So we should always find ways, to enjoy what we do. Because if we are not careful, we will begin to backslide without knowing that we are backslided. So when we joined the choir in the first place, what made you join the choir? Psalm 133:29, I believe, talks about, the psalmist was saying, "Oh Lord, search my heart." What is the content of your heart? Why did you join the choir in the first place? If we can answer that question, then when we discover that first love is going down, then we can begin to retrace our steps. I think that I'll leave it at that.
Wow. When we discover that first love, we need to retrace our steps. Why do we join the choir? I think this is a question that every choir member must begin to ask themselves from time to time. I think this is just it. I hope we are all listening. I can see that everybody is already joining in here. We are having a fuller house. Yeah, good. So, MD, permit me to call you MD on set, because that is who you are, and that's what we have seen manifested over the years. Is it by default, must all old members, as in must there all old members, sorry, I'm trying to paraphrase my question. We are talking about choir ancestors here, and we are saying that, okay, most old members that have been in choir, they constitute and become ancestors. Is it a must, as in by default, must old members become choir ancestors? As in, must there be choir ancestors? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Should I paraphrase?
I think I think
Do you
is it in a
understand?
negative way?
Yes, as in a negative way. As in, you see that most of the time, most of the problematic people we see in choir, people that have grown old and all that. Because when this topic came out, someone was like, "I've been in choir all my life and all that. I don't think I'm an ancestor. As in, I don't think I've become that bad in my choir, because like old people, old members are synonymous to problems." Okay.
Okay, so we need to first of all, let me salute everyone who is a chorister and has been in a choir unit for a long time. I know what goes into choir rehearsals, into ministrations, and if there are people that have done it over the years consistently, I think we need to applaud them. Of course, God is the ultimate rewarder, but I think we need to give them that accolade. It's a lot of work being in the choir department. They week in, week out, you go for rehearsals, you prepare for 3 hours,
Programs.
sometimes more,
Yeah.
just for a 10 minutes administration. And you do that week in, week out. So we need to appreciate, such people. Now, being an ancestor is not a wrong thing, but being a problematic ancestor, let me put it that way,
Yeah.
it's something that bothers me. It bothers me because
Problematic ancestor. That's the word.
exactly. So you can be an ancestor and you are cool, calm, and collected. You are not problematic. You are not troublesome. You don't give your MD sleepless nights. But if you have been in the choir for so long a time and you feel some things should come to you naturally, excuse me, that is not scriptural. That is not Christianity. What I expect is if you have been in a choir for a long time, you should be a mentor. You should be seen as a role model. So if you are not mentoring people, you are not modeling what is right for those that are new in the choir, then something is wrong somewhere. You need to really search yourself, search your heart, because this work is about the kingdom. And if you are not doing the things that you're supposed to do to advance that kingdom through singing, through choir administration, then something is wrong. You need to check yourself. So being in the choir for a long time should be an asset. It should be an asset. It should not be a liability. You should be a mentor. People should come into the choir as new members and they see a friend in you. It baffles me when I see someone who is an ancestor, so to speak, quarreling with a new member, impose their opinion on others. It is not automatic because you have spent 20 years. It's not automatic. You need to earn it. So when people look up to you, what do they see? Can people really look up to you? Yes, you have spent 10 years in the choir. You have spent 15 years in the choir. What value are you bringing? What value have you brought? Can people come to you for counsel? Can they come for you for advice? There are people in the choir that maybe what they are seeing in the choir now is confusing to them. Can you be there for them to offer counsel to them? That is what I believe the so-called ancestors should be doing in the choir. Offer advice, provide mentorship, support leadership. That's how I believe it should be, really.
It should. So what I just got from what you said is that you can be an ancestor and you can be a good one. Then you can be a problematic ancestor. So ancestors are splitted into two now. MD are just splitted it into two for us now for clarity purpose. You can be an ancestor. You're quite a good ancestor that has been a mentor, that can serve as a mentor, as an example, as a role model. Then you can also be a problematic ancestor, giving your MD headache, giving your choir members headache. And this is where the issue is, the problematic ancestors. Those are the ones that are creating issues. And a choir that has like 75, let's say we have like 30 or 40% of this kind of problematic ancestors, there's trouble. There's serious trouble. So as a music director, how will you counsel? Because there are music directors that are listening to us now, and some will still listen after now. And you notice that your choir is being tormented by problematic choir ancestors. What can they do?
Sorry, I didn't get that question, please. Can you repeat the question?
Yes. I said now a music director is asking, my choir is getting filled. Yes, my choir is having like 20 or 25% of